Okay. One day on the way to San Jose physical therapy, located at 125 North Jackson Avenue, Suite 201, San Jose, California 95116. On the way to physical therapy, I was being driven by a medical company associated with Myredbook.com, Republican, Felonious, etc., Anthem Blue Cross. Myredbook.com, Republican, felon, ex-mafia member, etc., Greg Chappell has family members that are associated with Myredbook.com, Republican, Felonious, etc., Anthem Blue Cross. Laura Dippold, who was supposedly married to Myredbook.com, Republican, felon, rapist, solicitor of rape, suborner, perjury, perjurer, solicitor of perjury, etc., Richard Lyon Herbert. Laura Dippold also worked for Myredbook.com, Republican, Felonious, Anthem Blue Cross. Anyway, so on the way to physical therapy one day, I was speaking to the driver on the way to physical therapy, and I told him about the fact that there are YouTube videos up on how you can get passwords to Wi-Fi. The driver dropped me off at San Jose physical therapy. I sat down, and that driver, by the way, and this isn't racist or anything, it's just a way of identifying the person that was driving me. He was African American or black. So anyway, I sit down in the waiting area of San Jose physical therapy, and there's a Caucasian guy with an Apple or Mac in his lap. And almost immediately, he asked me if I know how to get the password for the Wi-Fi to the Wi-Fi associated with San Jose physical therapy, when he could have just asked the people that worked there. And he said, do you know if there are any YouTube videos up on how to get Wi-Fi passwords? That definitely was not a coincidence. Then, on more than one occasion, I was driven to physical therapy or other appointments by a young lady who claimed to have family members or something in Nevada County, California, which is where my parents retired to. And 99.9% of people that I speak to have no idea that Nevada County is in California. 99.9% of people that I speak to think Nevada County is in the state of Nevada. In fact, I think I have a recording of somebody last week assuming that Nevada County was in the state of Nevada. On top of that, there was a guy that drove me to a different physical therapy location, I think, by Raging Waters. And he immediately started asking me about sites like myredbook.com. In fact, he mentioned My Scarlet Book. I remember that very vividly. And again, he was driving me to, I believe, physical therapy by Raging Waters. That was not a coincidence. And then I had the brother of Myredbook.com, Republican, felon, etc., Eric Nealon, Chevys, Cattleman's, another steakhouse thing on Blossom Hill Road. I had the brother of Myredbook.com, Republican felon, etc., Eric Nealon, drive me to my appointment with my hematologist back in January. Like, almost every single Uber and Lyft driver, or, driver that is associated with some medical company that's associated with Myredbook.com, Republican, Felonious, Anthem Blue Cross, almost every single one of them has not been a coincidence. Like, they've known about me, or they've known me, or they, have been acting very suspiciously. All these drivers that I've had have not been coincidental. In addition, literally, and I think I told you guys this before, I had a cop from the Myredbook.com Republican Felonious Palo Alto Police Department show up at my lab appointment in Sunnyvale to pick me up. He also does security for Myredbook.com Republican Felonious CVS. And I'm not talking about in-store security. He's like the head of security for all of the CVSs or something like that. And currently, right now, I do have a prescription that has been sent to CVS, and I do not want to step foot in CVS, knowing that this Myredbook.com Republican felon, etc., cop from the Palo Alto Police Department, or Myredbook.com Republican Felonious Palo Alto Police Department, does security for CVS, okay? And there's no doubt in my mind that he knows Myredbook.com Republican felon, etc., corrupt DOJ pretending to be a Dr. Ari or Alex Kriegsman. There have been several occasions when I have walked into CVS to, buy things or pick up a prescription or whatnot. There have been several occasions when I've walked into CVS and people that knew Myredbook.com Republican felon, etc., corrupt DOJ pretending to be a Dr. Ari or Alex Kriegsman were in CVS. And right now, as of this moment, and since Monday, when that illegal arrest took place, I have not wanted to venture outside at all. And I definitely don't want to venture to CVS, because I do believe that the Myredbook.com Republican Felonious, etc., Santa Clara Police Department will MURDER me. There is no doubt in my mind that that is the eventual outcome for me, that I will be MURDERED.